So I'm clearly back in Belfast City, and you can tell this is not my usual route into the town. I had to take the bus in, because obviously you saw that my board broke yesterday. I'm still waiting on the delivery of the new board. I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks, so I think I'm gonna have to start getting up a little earlier. I really hate getting the bus. It smells, I don't like the people on it, and it's late most of the time. So I'm gonna try walking / running in from now on. In fact, that actually works out. It's more cardio. But today it definitely means I'm gonna have to up my cardio because I've had to drive in. Also, you see this restaurant behind me? AM, PM / cabaret / treehouse. I can't fucking decide what it wants to be called. Don't go there, it's terrible. Been there like 3 times. Every single time was a complete and utter disappointment. Terrible. Okay, so something I forgot to do yesterday? Ab work. Let's do that before we do anything else today. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of my workout. But not the end of my trip into town. Kai actually needs me to grab some stuff from Lush. And what else was it? Oh, there also happens to be some post for us at the posting address. Remember, if you guys want to send me anything, there's a mailing address in the description. Man, ever since I lost my board yesterday, I cannot describe to you how much I hate walking. This is so boring. And there's like 2 weeks until my new one gets here. Looks like I'll be taking the Shoelace Express. At least it's free. Okay, so I picked up the mail. Now I just need to head to Lush. Need to grab a couple of bath bombs. Kai's run out. Got Kai's Lush order. They had, there's 2 that she wanted went in there, so I had to get different ones instead. Pre-approved, of course, these aren't surprises. Time to go home. Eat breakfast. So back in the city, morning like any other, but today I have to head to Tesco because I actually ran out of milk. Hopefully they have the low-fat brand that I've been using. So today at the gym, I'm gonna try and get 2 body parts done. My back, my biceps. Hopefully I can get it all done with decent intensity. So my workout is over. I sort of bitched out on the bicep curls because I actually went super intense with the back workout, that by the time I got around to the biceps, I was knackered. I didn't fully finish it, and I feel as though I always do that. You know, that's why I'm not very impressed with my bicep gains ever. It's always like the last muscle I do, and therefore I feel as though I never really give it that much attention. I need to change that. You know, maybe just dedicate an entire day to just curls or just bicep workouts in general. Anyway, time to go home. I'm gonna try and figure out what else to do today. At the moment, my life is just gym and then back in the studio. Actually, I need to talk about something to you guys, so I'll see you back at home. You know, this was one of the first ever games I had as a kid, along with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's Mortal Kombat 2. This is the SNES version. Thank you very much, Vox, for lending that to me. I used to have the Mega Drive version. Anyway, I need to have a quick chat with you guys about something that's been happening recently, and you will know what it is because it's actually been at the forefront of YouTube drama quite recently, other than the Daddy05 thing that's been going on. So basically, as you guys may know, H3H3 Productions, Philip DeFranco, a lot of PewDiePie, for example, a lot of them have been talking about the mainstream media attacking the ad revenue for YouTubers because mainstream media hates YouTubers. They have for a while, but they couldn't figure out how to get to us, and now they have, and it's actually working very effectively. All of these YouTubers have sort of fleetingly mentioned that their ad revenue is not as high as it was before, but they'll keep going to, you know, make that content for you, and you know, and that's great. What I feel as though they really fail to address here is the huge impact this is having on small YouTubers. I'm not going to use the PC phrase smaller. I'm going to use the actual term small. Small YouTubers like myself, and also the gaming channel. Basically, several big ad companies have pulled their adverts from YouTube, and that has resulted in bigger YouTubers feeling a little bit of a pinch here, but the small YouTubers are basically dead. So I'm not going to share specific numbers with you, but this channel and the gaming channel used to be in the triple digits in terms of earning. We used to pay bills with it. And for a while, it was basically how we supported ourselves. But ever since this whole scandal has been happening, and the mainstream media has been sort of psychotically attacking us almost every single day with as many different schemes as they can come up with, basically the income revenue for this channel and also the gaming channel, which has 23,500 subscribers, I need to mention, are about to enter the double digits in terms of what we're earning per month, which is not sustainable. We can't live on that. Just to give you some perspective here, Metal Ass Gaming, which is my gaming channel, that used to earn 70% more than it is now. 70%. That's how much it's dropped by. And I feel as though this is not being addressed by the bigger YouTubers because, you know, they're big YouTubers. They're making loads of money, and their ad revenue, they make a lot of it, but a lot of their money comes from t-shirts and brand deals and various other things that these guys, like panels, for example, these guys get paid for this. You know, we don't get paid for stuff like that. I just wish there was more awareness of it so people could sort of support the smaller YouTubers that they're watching at the moment. So you're probably asking, like, you know, what's my thoughts on YouTube? Do I think it's going to be here for a while? Do I think things are going to get fixed? Is there a way that we can potentially pull out of what we're doing right now? And the answer is no. I feel as though YouTube is on a decline. In fact, YouTube has been on a decline for quite some time, about a year. So I guess if I have any regrets here, it's that I didn't start doing YouTube back in 2010. But you know, that was unavoidable. I didn't have a camera, I didn't have any money for a camera, I didn't have any time, I didn't have a job. You know, I was moving country. I was moving from Wales to Northern Ireland. I had nothing. So what I need to really get out there is there are ways that you guys can support me and Kaya outside of YouTube, and that's with Patreon, which is what I've already mentioned before. Patreon is actually one of the most important things that we have going for us, that's keeping us going as content creators. Like, I gave up my job to do YouTube, and that was a massive risk. I knew it was, but the past 8-9 months of my life, ever since I left that disgusting, awful job, has just been the most fun I've ever had. So here's what I'm suggesting. If any of you have ever considered supporting us on Patreon, please do so. If you can't, do not worry about it. You are not responsible for me and Kaya's financial situation. Just continue watching the videos. That's all I can really ask. But if you can donate to the Patreon, or pledge to the, I think it's a pledge. If you can pledge to the Patreon, the link is in the description. Even as little as $1. Also, further on, you guys have actually expressed some interest in my vlogging music. Vlogging music, I find very easy to write, and I can churn it out very fast. So it was very interesting that you guys actually liked the vlog music. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought it was going to get hate comments, but you guys actually left comments saying how much you actually liked it. So I've actually been talking, well, me and Kaya in particular, because I'm not signed with this network, she's actually been talking to a YouTube network about getting my music online for people to buy. And we've actually come to a pretty decent arrangement. We've come to a pretty decent agreement, and next week I'm actually going to sit down in my studio all day, and I'm just going to write vlog music. I'm going to finish the vlog music that I have, because all the vlog music that you listen to at the moment in my videos is like 30 seconds long, and there's no beginning or end to it, you know. So I'm going to finish writing the songs I have. I'm going to write more songs, and I'm going to put them up for you guys to buy. It's not going to be expensive, but if you guys want to use it on your YouTube channel, you can. I have the ability to whitelist you, and you can use my music on your videos and you won't get copyright claimed. And one more mention further on from music is I actually have my own band, which I don't know if you guys know, but it's called Munro. And we're on Spotify and iTunes and BANDCAMP, and again, the links are in the description. That sort of stuff really helps me out. I didn't want to mention it because not a lot of people like metal, unfortunately, and in fact, as the decades go on, less and less people seem to be into metal now. But if you want to check it out, links in the description, and even simply listening to it on Spotify really helps me out. So if you have Spotify, you can listen to it for free. Or if you want to download it from iTunes or BANDCAMP, that would also be fantastic. So to wrap this all up, I just need to, basically I'm just pointing out that YouTube is going to be changing over the next couple of years, couple of months. You will find that new merch stores will be popping up all over the place, from people trying to desperately cling on to this way of life, because it's very stressful, but it's fun, you know. I feel as though I'm not big enough to warrant a merch store, but if there's enough comments, I'll make a merch store. But you'll see a lot of smaller daily vlogging channels vanish, because you can't daily vlog if you have a 9-to-5 job. Especially if your 9-to-5 job consists of an office that does not permit cameras. Or just content creators in general, like smaller content creators in general, who basically use the small amount of money that they make from YouTube to pay their bills right now. You know, they just have enough views, they just have enough subscribers that, you know, pays out so that they can pay the bills and stuff like that. And they use this time to make videos. You'll find a lot of content creators on YouTube now are going to start disappearing, and that's really sad. It really sucks. It really does. But unfortunately, that's just the way the internet works, and there's literally nothing we can do about it other than try and find other ways to make a living as content creators. Basically, I think around this time, if there was ever going to be a competitor for YouTube to show up and be like, hey, you can come upload videos to this website and we won't fuck you in the ass, I'm pretty sure people would jump ship pretty fast. So I'm gonna go make some more food because I'm constantly eating on this new diet. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. And remember, you can have a great day if you just make it a great day. Goodbye, everyone.